Hello, everybody. Billy Army here, and you've got it on the all-new, brand-new 1080 After Dark YouTube channel. This is the YouTube channel, which also carries the... Why am I holding this? Why am I pointing this out? I'm sorry. After Dark Podcast. There's a link down below, but this is the YouTube channel with video. Unfortunately, this week, we did not pull off our task of... syncing up live video. We shot some video in the studio, and we're big plans to, have both of us there talking heads. You see it a lot of podcasts do that, but unfortunately, the technical glitches continue, and I hate editing. So we had some syncing up problems, and we're going to dump it. We're not going to do that now. We're just going to have some sort of opening like this. I'll talk a little bit about what the podcast is this week that we're talking about. For example, this week we've got some all-new bits. I open up the Comedy Vault, where we talk a little bit about, well, not talk about classic comedy, but I play something that I think is funny. Dave kind of reacts to. We go from there. We also got New Tasty and Tainted, and a bit called Stupidity of the Internet, which certainly not being able to sync up the video and technical things could relate to the internet, but that's a side thing. Anyways. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to the After Dark channel here on YouTube, and I hope you enjoy the show. And now, time for the 1080 After Dark podcast, starting now.
All right, here we go.
This is 1080 After Dark with Dave Michaels and Billy Army. And now, 1080 After Dark.
1080 After Dark, Dave Michaels.
All right, Billy.
I love the way that shot looks. We have live video now rolling on 1080 After Dark, which we're on YouTube now because we were syncing it up. And this is the first time we're on camera again for the first time.
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
there we are.
What's going on?
It's not the first time we've been on camera, but the first time on 1080 After Dark.
But I love the digital. We can see the digital as it's recording. That's
Right.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm sure I did some sort of fancy, tricky editing with this first show, and now we're here, 1080 After Dark. This is number 12.
Yes,
the podcast,
episode number 12.
And, thank you for subscribing. Make sure you subscribe, please. And today, Dave, on our way here, we almost saw the president.
Yes, almost, Billy.
Yeah, wasn't that cool?
Yeah. He took off though before we could get a chance to, go smoke a joint with him or something like that.
Well, I heard he's going to Aptos, California at 2:00, which is today. As a matter of fact, does that spoil the magic that we're recording it in the day as opposed to because it's after dark? No, because it will make it look more after. See, one of the things I wanted to talk about today is it should be more.
What do you want us to
looking more
film
after
in the dark?
See, I brought some gifts for the show today. After dark, we have some cups, right?
Look at that.
I want to try to clean this
What
place up a
cup.
little bit. We got another cup here.
Wow,
is this
2
your
cups.
coffee here?
No, it's
Okay.
an empty cup.
Now, see, now, Dave, that should not have been in the shot. See, okay. Now that looks a little bit better, and well, the next one will look even better. It's a slow
whatever.
process. Right now, we are broadcasting from the Dave Cave, and yeah, we got a lot. I was excited about the president, Dave. I'm sorry I got sidetracked. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm bummed we didn't see him because I would have been excited to see him riding around in that limo they called the Beast. That man, it's a wild one. It's got the president's blood in there. It's got all kinds of stuff, right? It's anti-aircraft tires and everything.
You think he has a microwave in there, Billy? To make some popcorn or maybe reheat his burrito?
Yeah, absolutely. He probably has anything he wants in there.
He's probably a big fan of Mexican food, I bet.
You think?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I would think so.
Now, look.
Who isn't?
He flew
He's the
into
president.
Ella's at the airport at Watsonville, right? That's where that restaurant is, that great restaurant.
Yeah.
I hope when he flies out this evening, whenever it is, he stops in there and gets something to eat because that would be super cool, right?
What would
Joe
be
Biden.
presidential? I mean, what do you think?
Anything there is a presidential quality.
Wow.
Good one, Dave.
That's pretty good. Too bad they're not sponsoring this show.
Well, maybe they'll sponsor it in the future. We never know. Okay, I have a lot of exciting things this podcast this week. We're bringing back so many bits, so many things. They've Tasty and Tainted, right? Trivia, right?
What?
Tasty and Tainted
Wow.
trivia.
All right.
Today we're going to play a little bit of that. That'll be fun. We're going to talk.
We're going to play a
about,
little bit of that on the show?
Yeah, on the podcast.
On this show?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I want to talk about a little bit about the internet. things that happen on the internet, and I want to talk a little bit, well, not a little bit about comedy, but I want to do a bit every podcast called The Comedy Vault, and we're going to look into the Comedy Vault, Dave. And in the Comedy Vault, that is where I'm going to try to expose you to comedy on some level. And today I've got a great clip of Mo Howard. Now, I'm not a huge Three Stooges fan necessarily. I don't know all the movies. I've seen a few of them. I could certainly appreciate them, though, and I had never seen this clip. I came across it on YouTube a couple weeks ago, and I thought, I'll watch this clip of Mo Howard, right? And it's one of the funniest things that I've ever seen. I've never seen the movie, and the fact that they're comedy genius. I'm at
what movie is it from?
I don't know. I do not know. I don't want to spoil the magic with that. I just want to get your perspective also when you see it, kind of like a reaction video, I guess. But I feel the Comedy Vault it's stuffed in there full of things that I think are important to like the history of Hollywood or comedy. So what is funny, right? It doesn't matter the era, it doesn't matter the time, it doesn't matter the stuff that's really the funniest stuff, and that's what I call it in the Comedy Vault there. And certainly that clip, we'll play a little bit here.
Good. I'm looking forward to that, Billy. That sounds like a lot of fun, dude.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah. So this sounds like it's going to be a great podcast, Billy.
It is a great podcast. Now, do you want to start off with the stupidity of the internet? Because that's the first bit for today. That's the first part of the show today.
The stupidity of the internet.
That is what I call this new bit, yes. Okay. And it's where, and I'd appreciate, I need my intro to the bit because that's part of the fun of consistency of the podcast, of the sounds. And I wanted to see if you'd enjoy this. Now, Dave, in today's version of stupidity of the internet, I wanted to pick your brain.
Okay.
Because now that we're gone full digital, we have the YouTube broadcast, we have the podcast, all the websites you've created. You know, DaveMichaels.com, there's 1080afterdark.com. Oh, can we play the intro first?
Yeah, we could play it whenever you're ready, Bill.
Oh, yes, please. I want to get your
reaction. All right, you ready? Here we
go.
You've
never heard this.
All right, I'm excited. Here we go.
Okay, good. The stupidity of the internet, Dave. That's the part where I just kind of talk over. Okay. Now, Dave, I wanted to pick your brain today about building internet websites. How frustrating has it been? How foolish is the internet? And did you learn anything?
Wow. Where the hell did you record this?
I created that for the 1080
at Pinot Lake. Where did
podcast.
You get that recording? Those are interesting animals, Billy.
That's a number of different. I'll talk to you about it off the show, but there's a number of different sources, and I edited that together. That's a new bit.
I think I heard a cat in there.
Stupidity of the internet. Did you like that?
Yeah, that was very cool. Very cool, Billy.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, the whole website building thing. I just started doing that, Billy, and I had to kind of take a rest, Billy, because, I went out to go eat at a restaurant, at a Mexican restaurant, and I noticed that when I ordered my burrito, I started eating it from the side. And I said, dude, I'm too stressed out. I have forgotten how to eat a burrito. Yeah, who eats it like that? What am I, an idiot?
You were
I was like a mindless. I had like lost my mind.
You needed more time, maybe,
to figure out how to eat a burrito. Who doesn't know how to do that, Billy? I mean, who grabs a burrito and goes,
I know that you're a smart guy. So you're thinking now, why did you do that? I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know why. I know, but I have a theory as to why you did it.
What?
No, you didn't.
What?
You were trying to save time.
By eating the burrito from the middle?
Because you you unwrapped it and you just looked at it like it was a sandwich and started eating it. You didn't have time. I understand. You have a lot of things to do, right?
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah. I do have a lot of things to do, but do you think that's what it was?
Yeah, I do. Because let me ask you this. Did you finish eating it like that?
I just ate right through it and I had 2 pieces left.
So you can share with a friend? Or?
It was weird, Billy. It was weird. And I thought, man, I better take some time off.
Was it a frozen burrito?
No, it was hot from the restaurant. Yeah, it was from the restaurant.
Yeah. Because you know what? Sometimes sometimes I'll do that with a frozen burrito, actually. Because I'll try to microwave the frozen burrito, but it's just too rock solid and everything. And then it'll be kind of squishy in the middle. So I'll take one bite and then kind of snap it, like that. And then try to get it heated up. You squish the frozen bean with the hot bean. And so that's not that weird. Maybe you just had you need a vacation maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, some more disc golf.
It was kind of a warning sign to me though, a little red flag. Maybe not red, but like a little yellow flag saying caution.
Now, do you ever put? I know this is to get off topic is weird, but do you ever put ketchup on your burritos?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Mustard, on the other hand, on a fried burrito is good.
On a fried burrito, that does sound good.
It is good.
I like a good bean and cheese burrito. You know, a good one, and dip it in ketchup. Yeah. I like ketchup. I know it's kind of weird, right?
It is kind of weird.
Do you think Joe Biden likes stuff like that?
Probably
fast
not,
food kind of things.
I know he's a big fan of ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that. I don't know much else about what the man.
They used to say that Trump was a big he liked fast food a lot, Burger King and stuff like that. Make fun. And Bill Clinton liked fast food.
I think so.
In America, I mean, we don't think it's that acceptable, but it is. Fast food is that's America.
Well, I think the reason other than it tastes good is because you know that it's going to be cooked thoroughly. Whereas if you go to a small mom and pop restaurant, you might get a raw burger or a raw piece of steak, and there you go.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're off topic anyways. Back to the stupidity of the internet. Okay. Yes. Now, upon building the websites and because I was in that world of website design for a little bit and everything, so I know somewhat about what they call SEO optimization and all that. You've really delved into that world a little bit, and that takes some doing. A lot of people will they'll sort of look at that hurdle to get more technical on website building or stuff like that, and then they'll just stop. But you just plow through it. You're just a trooper. I mean, you're just like...
well, you can't stop because then you don't get anything done.
Mentality, yeah. You have a good mentality.
Yeah, everything else will have been for waste. No, I don't want to waste time. I don't have time to waste. Right. Anything that I do has to, finish and have produced something.
Right, absolutely. I always find with the case of editing this podcast or you know how editing goes, I find it just so infuriating, frustrating. I just get so irritated because you'll do what amounts to hours and hours of work, and then at the end of the day, it's maybe a 2-minute thing. Or you know, work on the website for let's say 10 hours, and you finish it, and you look at it, it's and you know that there are huge changes are done, but most people don't even see it, right?
Right. Or it
that's
looks like
what
poop.
it takes.
That's even worse, dude, when it looks terrible, and you're going,
and you got to redo it. Yeah.
Oh, what a nightmare that is.
It really is. So we do thank everybody that goes to the website and subscribes to the RSS feed and everything. Sure. We appreciate it. We do try to put a lot of effort into this. And Dave is just a trooper on that. He's really the big backbone of getting this thing rolling. And I'm excited that we're on YouTube now. And here we are. All right. Now, Dave, are you ready to I want to do this Comedy Vault thing. So I'm excited to show you this bit. Oh, let's start. We got to show let's play the intro.
We just did.
No, the Comedy Vault, a different. See, today I'm kind of introducing how every week I will do these bits here. So I've created these intros. I'm kind of just, okay. Open the Comedy Vault, David, and see if you like this.
All right, here we go, Billy.
Nice. I'm going to check that over there, and make sure this is good. What do you think's in there, Dave?
I don't know. Is this the right combination you gave me?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Yes, so coming back to the... yes, I remember...
I think we've got it now there, Dave, and... you know what song that is?
No.
That's Merry Go Broke Down. Old-timey tune. It's over 100 years old now, Dave. That song is over 100
What just
years
happened,
old.
Billy? I don't know. I don't know what just happened.
We have just opened the comedy. No, we've just opened the Comedy Vault, Dave. And inside the Comedy Vault, we have Mo Howard from the Three Stooges eating a bowl of clam chowder, Dave. Now, I don't think you've ever seen this clip. I'm excited to show you it. And I just want to see what you think of it. If it makes you laugh, I just want your genuine reaction. I think, and for everybody out there, do check it out on YouTube. It's out there. Just check it out.
It's called Curly versus the Oyster Soup.
Curly versus the Oyster Soup, Dave. I just need you to watch this. And
all right, Billy. Ready?
Oh, I'm so ready.
So do I play it on audio?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Today they got raw oyster stew. What you have?
Oyster stew?
Oh, the best part's coming up.
sir. There you are.
Are these oysters fresh?
We just dropped them in.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Pepper. No, 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 no. Shut up. He's on high. No, no, no,
That's good, dude.
That's some funny stuff, right?
That is genius. Whoever wrote that script, that's
yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I looked
dude.
a little into it, Dave, and I
Wow.
guess that someone had done that maybe even before Max Sennett Studios, which was affiliated with like the Keystone Cops, was maybe 15 years previous. But that gag, I mean, the
That's
way that
great.
gag is done is
Holy
great.
cow.
And then I guess there's another clip on YouTube where about in the 50s, which would be maybe 15 years later again, Abbott and Costello did the same bit.
Really?
Where they basically, it's, you know,
Was it
the
like
soup-
that?
The
I mean,
soup
was it
bit.
as
The whole
funny?
No, it's not as funny because I mean Mo Howard makes the bit right,
Right.
but the idea that the soup something
Curly.
is in there, yeah.
That's
Is that
not Mo.
Curly? Oh, that's
Yeah.
Curly. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said Mo earlier. Yeah, excuse me. See, that's how much of a fan. I just don't know the material. But fascinating. So it's called like the soup bit. It's well known and back in the old timey comedy. But that is some funny stuff.
That
That's a
is
master
hilarious, dude.
of comedy right there. Yeah.
So for people who couldn't see it, what happened?
Well, basically, as you heard in the clip, you know, he's sitting there. He's at a looks like a bar, right? Like a diner bar. And the man gives him a bowl of clam chowder soup, and he proceeds to try to eat it, but the clam is in there alive in the soup and just messing with him. And by the end of it, the clam has spit in his face, and he shoots it with a gun. You know, the whole bowl. He's just so frustrated.
That
Funny,
is good
funny stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah,
I like that, Billy. So that came out of the vault, huh? Out of the comedy vault.
Yeah, we'll do
Wow.
that every week. If you got ideas
That
for
might be
that,
kinda
maybe
fun.
bring something in. Yeah, just every week. And it's got to be really funny stuff. The stuff that I think is like important to I think the really funniest stuff, which is interesting when we maybe think about it or talk about it, is usually has nothing to do with politics.
Oh yeah,
Or has
how
nothing-
there are not many funny things you can say about politics. I mean, there is, but
There are.
we
I
don't
mean,
do that.
anything can be funny. Or similarly, you know, stuff that's not necessarily of its day, but it's more timeless. That's the stuff that's funny, right? That clip right there is almost 80 years old, Dave.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 80 years ago. It's just fantastic. Holds up, good stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
that definitely holds up. Yeah.
Now we're also bringing back another one today, Dave, on 1080 After Dark. We're doing the Tasty and Tainted Trivia, which I've also brought we had an updated intro for that one. We'll be doing this one every week also, which is where we will bring in a bevy of items. We will taste them. We have a little trivia involved. It could be tasty or it could be tainted.
You just don't know until you eat it,
And
right?
and so on the theme of that clip from the Comedy Vault, Dave, I brought some delicious. Now I hate clams personally. I think they're absolutely disgusting. So I brought something else for you to maybe if you get the question right or wrong, right? If you get it wrong, you have to eat the product. And if
product. that's
not
okay.
doesn't instill a lot of confidence. I call it the
No,
product, does
right,
it?
no.
All right, well let's hear the new intro there.
okay. All right, Billy, let's try it out.
Tasty and Tainted.
You have found my treasure.
And now it's time for Billy's Tasty and Tainted Trivia.
Try and find a way out. Welcome to the treasure room. Find a hidden potion.
In my moment of glory. Yeah, I know I'm living a nightmare.
Wizard needs
All right,
food.
Dave.
Badly. Time's running out.
Dave,
Looks like you lose.
today I've got smoked oysters.
All right. I like smoked oysters.
Now I thought oysters would be similar. It's it comes from the sea, right? And they're supposed to be good. That's what people say. I think they're actually horrifying and disgusting.
No.
So you can open those. Excuse me.
You know who likes oysters?
No, who?
Women like their men to eat oysters.
I think that's a myth.
No, it's not a myth.
No, come on.
Yeah, dude.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's not true.
Eat this whole damn jar. I want to get the question wrong. But give me the question, Billy. Let's get it on.
Well, look. All right. We'll come back to that another 1080 After Dark topic. Aphrodisiacs. That would be a great topic on After Dark because I think most of what people refer to as aphrodisiacs or all that say Spanish fly from the 70s, it's all in one's mind. I don't think any of that's real. Rhino, buffalo horn, going to grind up an elephant's
that's ridiculous.
Toenail or whatever. Yeah, ridiculous. Okay.
Okay.
Here's a question, Dave.
All right.
So you're really excited to eat those things, huh?
Yeah.
You
Did I
like
just
it?
ruin the thing? Did I just
Well,
ruin
no, you didn't.
Because I have some pickled
Okay.
pig's feet in the thing. In the
Pickled
on the
pig's
shelf.
feet.
Yeah.
No, that's disgusting. You really do. That's disgusting. Okay.
All right.
Dave.
Yes.
All right, you've ruined it. Now just eat it.
Okay,
and tell
I
me
hate
what
them.
you think.
I hate them. No,
Just
I hate
eat
them.
it and tell me
No,
what you think. All
I
right.
hate that. You're not
Ask
gonna make
me
me
a
eat it.
trivia question then. You're already going to know. The problem is you're going to know the answer to this.
But no, I won't.
Okay.
Okay.
In what country? This is kind of tricky because when you say country, that means land. But okay.
Okay.
In what
Do you
country?
mean what continent? What do you mean country? For
In what? Yeah, I didn't do too good in geography.
people
Okay.
will say,
what country is Denmark in? Well, I just gave away the answer. I blew it, everybody.
It's an oyster. I don't know. What you gave away the answer? I didn't catch
Kind
it.
of gave away the answer because I was gonna. The question is, in what? No, I didn't give away the answer actually.
Jeez.
Okay, all right.
All right. Tell me the question again.
In what country did they find the largest ever oyster on Earth?
It's not the same question.
It's not.
No. In what country did they find the?
Yeah, what country?
Denmark.
But Denmark's not a. See, I gave it away. Denmark's not a country. That's the state of the country of
Holland.
But what country is that?
I don't know.
Netherlands.
Is that a country?
Yeah.
You know, Billy.
I think it is. Let's look.
This
We
is
may have to edit this part out, but is the Netherlands a country?
Don't you know a trivia question that you do know the answer to?
No, the answer is Denmark. But now I'm more
Well, then I
confused.
got it right.
But actually, both of us are now confused because what country is Denmark in? Is that the Netherlands?
What country is Denmark in?
The answer I found is Kingdom of Denmark.
Kingdom
It
of
is
Denmark.
it is the country.
I stumped myself with my own question. It's like I trivia'd myself on.
Man,
is
Billy,
that
you're
true?
good.
Is that
Wow,
true?
you're
Denmark is.
You're the trivia king. You even fooled yourself.
I'm not
Wow,
gonna eat
dude.
one of those. Okay. Well, Denmark is. You know what's funny is a buddy used to travel to Denmark all the time, and it's in the Netherlands, right? But that's because that's the United Kingdom. Wow. But I didn't. So Denmark is considered it's tiny. Wow. I have fooled myself and sidetracked myself and everything else.
Let's see if it
Okay.
is a country. Let's see. What is the biggest city in Denmark?
It'll be Denmark.
Here's an answer from Britannica, Copenhagen,
Denmark is a country.
Okay. Well, we learned something new here on 1080 After Dark, and I've once again proven my
That's what
ignorance.
we're all about. We're all
to
about
the audience.
educating the
All right.
audience.
Well, try that oyster and tell me how excited it makes you, if that's true about what they say
right,
about aphrodisiac.
Did you happen
of
to
the
bring
oyster.
a fork, or am I just supposed to eat this like an
No,
apple?
I think that those are. I bought the most expensive ones, Dave, because
wow.
I don't want to poison you.
From
I think
where? Where did you buy these?
I got these from a local Northern California establishment similar to Bob's Hill.
Oh, okay. So they are good.
Yeah, they are good. They should be of good quality. And
we don't
I
know
think
for
they're
it.
absolutely horrifyingly disgusting. But you like them, huh?
I think so. Yeah.
I always thought they were so gross how they looked all rolled, like they come in that.
They do look
rolled up
disgusting.
and
Yeah.
oily.
And they're in olive oil, which is not the best, but
No.
they taste a little dirty.
Are they supposed to?
It's like there's a piece of there. If you were to cut it off, it would taste excellent. But there's a little piece of aftertaste that's like, eh.
Oh no!
But yeah,
What
they're
is
good.
that? Like the intestines?
I think it tastes like salmonella or something.
Oh.
Let's see.
No, they look all right. I just don't like seafood. No. Ugh. Tasty, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. That was good on this edition of Tasty and Tainted Trivia, where Dave enjoyed the
Billy
oysters
stumped
and
himself.
I stumped myself. Yeah.
That's great.
I don't like. See, that to me would be really disgusting. Not as bad as those pickles of pig feet that I could see on that jar in there over there, but maybe next week. Yeah.
I have to tell. No, this is. We want to keep this a family-friendly show. Yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
But those things look like.
Is that right?
Yeah, dude.
Wow, where have you
They're
been hanging
like
out?
really beat up ones that. Like this girl's just been through the just. Through,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do they taste better?
No.
No.
I'm just saying they do look a little.
No, okay, no. In all seriousness, getting back to like is that true? That aphrodisiac thing, like
That's
you
what
feel
I've
like-
heard. Yes.
That's what everybody says and hears, but I mean, it's like, when have you ever like eaten like, I don't know, let's make up something equally as silly, a potato chip, and got like a good one? You know, never. It's all in the mind, you know, isn't it? All that stuff about rhino. Why am I asking you as if you would know? Or
I
something?
don't know, Billy.
No, I know.
I mean, there are
We
some
should-
things that they keep you more motivated in that way.
Yeah. Well, that's certainly true. Like, right, I would say, it's important to be healthy and everything. All right. Well, good stuff. Beautiful. All right.
Good. Well, this is
Tasty and
turning
Tainted.
out great, Billy. I
we
like
got
this
the,
podcast.
the stupid internet thing. We're going to do Comedy Vault. We got Tasty and Tainted. And we were just talking about the president. And then, of course, the most thing is I'm most excited about, mostly excited about, is that did you catch the new Night Court?
I did not.
You did not?
No. It aired last night, didn't it?
It aired last night, and I
you just
missed it,
told me.
unfortunately, because I did not have a digital antenna. I need to get one of them antennas. You could go on to Peacock, I hear that, and subscribe to the service. I think it's $10 a month and get it online. I'm excited about that show. I'm really excited about it. I was a huge fan back in the 80s of the original.
Almost everyone is dead, yes?
No. That's not true.
Bull's not there anymore.
Bull was not invited to be part of this new series, I don't think.
Really?
Richard
Is he
Mole's
still
his
alive?
name. Richard Mole, I believe he is. John Larroquette is involved. He's come back as Dan. And a number of people have come back. We got a text from Kenny Thomas, does our intro here on 1080 After Dark, and he had mentioned that possibly he could even get onto the Flight 1080 show Marsha Warfield as a guest, maybe.
Wow.
Who played
Is
one
she
of the
still
bailiffs.
alive?
She's still alive, yeah.
Wow.
I believe she's probably like in her mid-70s now, and she's still cooking, doing fun stuff. And so, yeah, that was always a fun show. And I'm excited to see that some of the reviews after the fact that people seem to be liking it. And I hope that it lasts more than... It seems like now with TV shows, like it'll come out, right? It'll be on 2 seconds and it's gone. Nothing is given a chance, right? And I think the way the format of Night Court was done, it was such a fun program, the cavalcade of like different character actors that would come in and people like that made that show so fun. And I think they're trying to keep that format. So I'm super excited about seeing it. And on top of it, super excited about maybe trying to maybe even get on that show, Dave. You know,
You're going to try to get on the show, Billy?
Yeah. I've looked into who the casting director is, and I think that's the kind of show that would be perfect for this. Because I got a friend of mine who's well, he says he's my friend. I'm not sure if he is or not, that genie guy. And I think he could probably get onto that Night Court show.
Dude, he's
like
bad news, Billy. He is
well,
bad news.
You keep
dude.
saying he's a con man, but I just... I feel that, you know what, one of these insurance policies will pay off. I mean, he keeps having me sign paperwork, and one of these days I know it'll pay off, you know. Yeah.
Billy, when you told me that you asked him for, to get for a lot of money, yes? And he told you to go play the lottery. That's
did
not
say
what a
that.
genie does, Billy.
He did
a
say
genie
that.
would just make it appear. He wouldn't tell you, hey, go invest in stocks. Go
I know.
That's not a genie, Billy. That's more like an advisor.
Well, how do you
That's
get-
more like a con man.
Well, I saw him appear out of that bottle. You think that was it? Maybe he's a magician. I don't know. He's very convincing.
He's a bad dude,
He's
Billy.
Really
if I was you, I would
convincing.
stay away from him. Yeah. I don't trust that
Oddly
guy.
enough, though, he's never told me to buy into Bitcoin. But he probably will. That's probably the next thing on his list, you know. He's going to try to get me to invest in some Bitcoin.
Doesn't he make you go get him cigarettes and
All the time. All the time. Marlboro Red 100s, you know. Occasionally he'll smoke Senecas or those Talons. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll get a pack of Marlboro 100s, and those are about $10. And then, but a pack of Talons is $2, right? So I'll take the $2 Talons, put them in the $10 pack.
you get over on him.
And he, of course, absolutely. I mean, I'm still paying for them, but, you know, $2. Who's the genie now?
You can't argue with that, Billy.
Yeah. So that's good times. Yeah. We didn't catch you. Are you excited to watch it?
Sure. Yeah. If I see
Yeah.
it, if it's on, while I'm, I could probably even go watch a replay of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Online. Yeah.
Are there any TV shows that you do like try to catch like some people, or are you just moving them out too much? It's not doesn't happen.
No, I don't watch too much. The TV shows that I do watch are old TV shows. So I just finished watching probably a couple of months ago. I finished watching Knight Rider. I go over to a friend's house and we watch
The old one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we watch 1 or 2 episodes every week.
Yeah.
And so right now we're on the A Team, and we're almost done with season 3. Season 3 of the A Team, there's like 29 movies, or 29
Oh, is that
episodes.
right? They're
It's a
quite
huge
long, huh?
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And we're almost done with that. I think there's 5 seasons of the A Team. And then after that, maybe probably T.J. Hooker, and I want to watch The $6 Million Man also.
Boy, I came across some clips of T.J. Hooker online a few months ago, and watching it's Shatner, right?
Mm-hmm.
That show looked absolutely awful. I mean, it looks so bad it looks entertaining.
It does look entertaining, yeah. I heard there's a lot of exploding cars. Heather Locklear is in there.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
that's
just
a early,
beautiful.
like one of her first TV shows, right? Yeah.
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 Yeah, it looks like a very fun show to watch.
Yeah.
And after that, $6 Million Man, that's going to be a great.
I never saw the $6 Million Man either. Maybe.
Billy, man, dude, you don't know.
That's
what
a
you're
fun
missing.
one? Is that a fun
that's
one?
A great show, dude. Holy cow!
Yeah.
That show was fun.
That was just where he makes him like Bionic Man and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. And he meets Maskatron.
I don't know about. I've never seen the
dude,
show.
Maskatron
ever.
is played by. Oh, I can't think of his name now. Gosh darn it, we've seen him in. He played Nancy's father in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on
Oh,
Elm
jeez, I
Street,
can't
the
think of his name.
father. I can't even picture his face.
Paxton? No, that's not his name. Jeez, I can't remember his name now. Oh, too bad. But yeah, it's a great TV show, Billy. $6 Million Man, you got to watch it.
$6 million. Is it on YouTube or no?
No, you got to pay for it.
Ah, dang it! You're so fancy. We'd have to pay for everything over here. I have to go on.
You might be able to find some on Hulu, find some free episodes, but you're not going to find the whole entire show. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Billy.
Well, I guess that's it. No, I don't know. What else should we talk about? I mean, this is the first show with the YouTube going on with the video and everything. And are you excited the fact that we're going to have video now, or do you feel like it's more of an irritant and it's one more thing to worry about, right?
It's one more thing for you to worry about because I'm not messing with that thing.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm fully in charge of what is this YouTube failure that you're now watching. Yeah, no.
I'm entirely happy just doing an audio show. Being on video is okay with me too. Yeah.
I think that it's important to have the video with it because it's another option, another resource, another availability to listen to the podcast, and it's just another way for us to torture the audience, Dave, which is what we love so much.
I think what would be a great segment for the podcast, if it's going to be on YouTube, is you and I will have a segment where we draw pictures of things.
Okay.
So that you can only see it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can still enjoy the show listening to it, but if you want to see it,
we could do a doodling segment.
Something like that. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. Yeah. And it gives us a lot of different possibilities to expand into, and it's fun to do, and it's fun for the audience. It's just a one minor thing of, getting back to the beginning of the show where I just talk about I hate editing, and people don't see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that's involved with our show 1080 After Dark. But the reality is it's kind of a small operation. Hey, we're not like the big guys. Even that guy like Bill Burr, like he's probably got at least 2 guys working for him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or the other podcasts that have producers and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
The producers and everything that we do, it's Dave and I, and the support we get from Kenny Thomas and his crew. And it's very
we
small.
should give a shout out to
But
Kenny
we love all
Thomas.
those
We
guys.
don't do that enough.
Yeah, we love Kenny over here, and he's does a lot of production work.
Kenny
for
Thomas
us,
and the Southern Baptists. Be sure
Yeah.
to check out his YouTube channel and music.
Yeah, live shows all over the place. And we're also going to be, speaking of live shows, Dave, we're going to be starting up probably maybe some live shows again. Possibly, I don't know, at an open mic around here. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll get to see some of you live.
Where are we? You say around here.
We?
Yeah, you say
well,
around here.
we're in Northern California. So
where?
We're on the Monterey Bay Peninsula, Dave.
Yeah, don't you forget
Yeah,
that.
that's
yes,
right.
we're in Monterey Peninsula, the Monterey Bay, Santa Cruz in particular.
That is right. And so when somebody calls us up, we're kind of like Batman. We'll say, we'll go do a comedy show. And they say, what are you going to do? We'll say, we're going to wear funny hats. And they go, no, thanks. And no, we do a lot of fun stuff. We just do weird, fun stuff. We like to have a good time with it. There's just not a lot of live comedy shows out there that are clean, number one, for the most part. I mean, we've had other comics that will appear, but we ask them to try to be clean. And usually when you go out to a nightclub or a comedy club, something like that, it gets more wild than that. And I love that stuff too, but that's just not what we do at our shows,
Yeah, I don't
But
like
we
cussing.
appreciate everybody coming out. We love it. Now, did you want to talk about anything today, Dave, or we just...
I think I'm ready for the radio show, Billy. I mean, I've got
Okay.
a whole bunch of stuff there that we need to highlight and get
Good,
ready for
good.
the radio show because we do
Yeah.
a radio show as well, Flight 1080.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go to davemichaels.com, you'll be able to find a link there. But assuming that you're already listening online, I'm assuming that you've already gone to the website and that you know all that stuff. So davemichaels.com, 1080afterdark.com. Be sure to check both of those channels out. Big shout out to Kenny Thomas and the Southern Baptists. You want to check that out.
Did you like these
Billy?
cups I got, Dave?
Yeah, why did you bring them, Billy?
Well, see, I was hoping that we'd see today with getting the shots set up and everything, people see the studio, but I want to make it look more fancy and inviting and things, and this is just not the ultimate setup right now. So, but I brought some props. We didn't get to use them. See, I had the cup there. I could have poured my coffee into there instead of having this because this looks nicer. This is getting back into part of my personality, Dave. It's called OCD. Okay, so there'll be maybe some logos, some stickers going on. We'll have some nice lighting, with some different coloring up in here. It's going to be a good time here on 1080 After Dark, Dave.
Right on,
Okay.
Billy.
But you weren't excited about my mugs. That's too bad. Okay.
What am I going to get? There's nothing exciting about them, is there?
Yeah, I don't
Did
know. The
miss
fact
something?
that I brought them, I thought that was exciting.
Well, that is exciting, Billy. Yeah, but
yeah, but they don't even have the logos on there yet. And well, one piece at a time, as that old Johnny Cash song goes, right?
Yeah. All right, Billy. So, are we going to wrap it up for this
Mhm,
episode? This
mhm,
seems
mhm.
like it's kind of a short podcast, Billy. I mean,
It might
what-
be a little short today.
how
Because,
long do you think we're at?
Oh, I don't know, 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
You
about something
cheater!
like
You
that.
looked right at the dang.
No, I
thing.
didn't.
Oh, we're
I
at
didn't.
37 minutes, almost 38.
Oh, okay, that sounds
So
about
that's not
right.
bad.
Well, it's a bit of a rush show because until
Because
I
the president was on the freeway and we couldn't get here in time.
Well,
and
we
would
could
have
have.
been here earlier.
We may have slowed down. We had to take a little extra time to set up the studio for the first time, a little technical things, and every time it will go smoother and better. The show will be looking better and smoother and better and smoother. That's a
All right.
strange thing to say, but
Okay.
I've said it like 4 times now, Dave.
Good, Billy. Well, let's get out of here, dude.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on whatever format, RSS feed. We thank you for listening. We will catch you next week on 1080 After Dark. This is Billy Army.
And I'm Dave Michaels. 1080 After Dark. Be sure to subscribe.
Yes.
I pity the fool who don't subscribe.
It helps us a lot. We appreciate everybody.
To contact 1080 After Dark, email comments at 1080 After Dark. That's comments at 1080 After Dark.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Text and voice messages can be left at area code 831-218-5726. That's area code 831-218-KSCO.